Lagena and his crew discovered a terrifying discovery at Smith's Cove, a site known for its fabled 18th century treasure stash. They were digging deep into the garden shaft, hoping to uncover gold or hidden artifacts. However, they discovered a dark passageway from the 17th century, connected to a section called the Baby Blob. The passage had odd gaps, and the walls and ceiling were broken apart, indicating intentional damage. The team continued digging, taking samples every 10 feet and examining every piece of soil. As they continued, they encountered flood tunnels that had haunted treasure hunters for centuries. With modern technology and experience, the team had the upper hand in detecting gold and silver. As they continued drilling, they found more old wooden beams, which were part of a well-thought-out structure. The team was excited to find that these beams were part of a long-forgotten structure, possibly hiding treasure or something more sinister. They carefully pulled out beams, hoping that dating them would provide more insight into the timeline. As they continued to dig, they discovered pieces of wood shaped by ancient tools used long before modern machinery. The swamp's strange story unfolded as the team worked to map out the passage, ensuring that nothing was missed. The team was on a quest to unravel an ancient riddle in a swamp. They found ship parts dating back to the 15th century, a brace from a 9-in-diameter ship's timber, and a ship's railing traced back to the 8th century. These discoveries led them to believe that the swamp held more than just shipwrecks, suggesting a deeper history for the area. A large wooden structure buried in the swamp reminded them of a dam built to hide something. Dr. Ian Spooner, a geoscientist, was brought in to help date the wood and investigate if it linked to the nearby stone road, estimated to be around 500 years old. If connected, it would mean that the area had been a hub of activity centuries ago. The swamp seemed to have a mind of its own, hiding something no one was meant to find. As they dug deeper, they found pieces of wood and other artifacts that hinted at traces of royalty on Oak Island. Jamie Cuba and Fiona found a button covered in gold, suggesting a time when the Royal Navy ruled the seas. Marty and Rick were working on the southern part of the swamp, uncovering a wooden structure hidden beneath a stone road. The craftsmanship reminded them of old log cabins, where every piece had a place. The connections between the swamp, the garden shaft, and the hidden road seemed to be linked, but the critical element they were still overlooking was not fully understood. The tunnels, wooden structures, and odd arrangement of the swamp all pointed towards something more than just random artifacts or old pieces of wood. Rick and his team embarked on a treasure hunt, realizing that the money pit was not just a simple quest, but a battle against time, nature, and an unknown power. The money pit had always been known for its hidden treasures and daring exploits, but now they discovered something darker and more mysterious within it. As they dug deeper, they encountered objects and structures that didn't fit with the area's known history. The team often discussed the day's finds with a mix of excitement and apprehension theories as they pondered the origins of the road and the purpose of the hidden structures. The stakes increased as the harsh weather conditions, difficult terrain, and the looming sense of meddling with things best left untouched added to the weight of their task. Rick's childhood dream led him from mailman to treasure hunter, and his passion for history and the itch to uncover the past never left him. In 2006, Rick and his brother Marty bought half of Oak Island Tours Inc., the company that owned most of the island. Rick approached the hunt with determination and a sense of determination that had been building for decades. He wanted to do things the right way, no shortcuts and no reckless moves. This wasn't just about finding treasure. It was about understanding the past and piecing together a lost story. Rick's patience paid off slowly, and each small discovery pulled them deeper into Oak Island's long and twisted history. Rick Lagena and his team, driven by passion and a deep love for history, were set to start a new phase of drilling at the garden shaft. They stumbled upon an old wooden passageway from the 17th century, which connected to a spot known as the Baby Blob. This discovery led to more questions than it answered, as they noticed gaps in the walls and ceiling. The team was ready for a detailed drilling operation led by experts from Dumas Contracting Limited. They aimed to explore the hidden parts of the passage, searching for any signs of the treasure that had fascinated so many for so long. Water started pouring into the shaft through holes drilled near the 97-foot mark, likely hitting one of the island's well-known flood tunnels. Rick and his crew felt a strong connection to past explorers who had tried and failed to solve the island's old stories. With today's technology, historical knowledge, and unwavering determination, they were better equipped than anyone before them. As they explored deeper into the newly revealed part of the passage, they found large, uniquely shaped wooden beams that confirmed the passage's existence and importance in history. The beams showed a complicated building method, probably from the 17th century, and the team believed more was hidden nearby. A skilled excavator, Gary, arrived at the site with a metal detector, hoping to find artifacts that could tell more about the area's past. His efforts paid off when he beeped indicating a metal object, suggesting it was from a much earlier time. As the digging continued, the team set up markers along the passage to make accurate maps of what lay underground. The team of treasure hunters on Oak Island are determined to uncover the truths buried beneath the island, driven by historical curiosity and the thrill of the hunt. They are determined to find hidden riches and a deep history of the island itself. As they continue their search, they discover new pieces of history, such as ship parts from the 15th and 18th centuries, and a ship's railing dating back to the 8th century. This discovery suggests that the swamp might have a deeper history than initially thought, possibly connecting to Viking explorers from medieval times. As they continue digging, they come across unexpected discoveries, such as a large wooden structure that resembled a wall or dam, which they believe could be linked to an ancient ship railing. Geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner is called in to study the area around the wooden structure and determine its connection to a 500-year-old stone road. Marty Laga and Dr. Spooner work on another area that has caught their interest, and they are intrigued by a large stone and a boulder sitting on top of a man-made stone structure. Dr. Spooner finds a stick wedged between the boulder and the dirt below it, proving that the boulder was moved on purpose to control the flow of water in the swamp. The team's determination to uncover the truths and mysteries surrounding Oak Island is evident in their exploration of the swamp and its rich history. The team of researchers, led by Gary and Billy, returned to the swamp to uncover more clues about the history of Oak Island. They discovered strange tree stumps and layers of old wood, supporting Dr. Spooner's theory that the swamp had been changed by people long ago. As they continued digging, they discovered more clues, such as a gold-coated button, a circular arrangement of stones within a pit lined with rocks, and several pieces of neatly cut wood and other wooden artifacts. These items seem to have predate any known history of Oak Island, driving them to delve deeper into its past. The team agreed not to make significant changes to the area until further analysis by Dr. Spooner. They also discovered a 600-year-old lead coin and a piece of silverware with an intricately designed handle, suggesting a rich layer to Oak Island's past. The discovery of an old shoe sole with metal studs crafted using traditional methods raised new questions about the island's history. Marty and Rick Lagena, along with their colleague Craig Tester, focused on the southern part of the swamp, where they found a hidden wooden structure beneath a stone pathway. This structure resembled log cabin construction with additional wooden supports and underbrush, implying that construction might have been halted abruptly. The team was eager to explore more about the site's historical significance and the lives of those who once called it home.